When you are distressed by your troubling circumstances or even threatened by those who are seemingly against you, your natural inclination is to cry out to God. Sometimes our own choices or our own sins cause our troubles. Nonetheless, you ask Him to defend you against your enemies and to rescue you. The psalmists often did the same, as we see in this example in today's comforting and encouraging devotional. In Psalm 94, the writer implores God to take vengeance on his enemies. However, the psalmist also rehearses God's faithfulness to his people. In verses 11 to 19, he emphasizes that God knows and teaches those he chastens, and will not abandon his people or forsake his inheritance. The passage highlights that judgment will be righteous and will be followed by the upright in heart. It speaks of God's help and loving kindness in times of trouble and anxiety. Spurgeon's devotional message centers on God's unwavering love and commitment to his people. He assures that God will never forsake those he has chosen, and his love is everlasting. This truth provides comfort to those facing affliction, as God's chastening is a form of instruction and love, not abandonment. He emphasizes that God's judgment will ultimately vindicate the righteous and punish the wicked, offering reassurance and peace to believers. Psalm 94 verses 11 to 19. The Lord knows the thoughts of man, that they are a mere breath. Blessed is the man whom you chasten, O Lord, and whom you teach out of your law, that you may grant him relief from the days of adversity, until a pit is dug for the wicked. For the Lord will not abandon his people, nor will he forsake his inheritance. For judgment will again be righteous, and all the upright in heart will follow it. Who will stand up for me against evildoers? Who will take his stand for me against those who do wickedness? If the Lord had not been my help, my soul would soon have dwelt in the abode of silence. If I should say, my foot has slipped, your loving kindness, O Lord, will hold me up. When my anxious thoughts multiply within me, your consolations delight my soul. Charles Spurgeon's thoughts on verse 14 are beneficial and encouraging.
For the Lord will not abandon his people, nor will he forsake his inheritance. Psalm 94 verse 14. No, nor will he cast off even so much as one of them. Man has his cast-offs, but God has none, for his choice is unchangeable, and his love is everlasting. None can find out a single person whom God has forsaken after having revealed himself savingly to him. This grand truth is mentioned in the psalm to cheer the heart of the afflicted. The Lord chastens his own, but he never forsakes them. The result of the double work of the law and the rod is our instruction, and the fruit of that instruction is a quieting of spirit, a sobriety of mind, out of which comes rest. The ungodly are let alone till the pit is digged into which they will fall and be taken, but the godly are sent to school to be prepared for their glorious destiny hereafter. Judgment will return and finish its work upon the rebels, but it will equally return to vindicate the sincere and godly. Hence we may bear the rod of chastisement with calm submission. It means not anger, but love. God may chasten and correct, but he never can neglect, may in faithfulness reprove, but he ne'er can cease to love.
God does not abandon you, even when you are being chastened. He may discipline you, but it is out of love and for your ultimate good. Run to him today and find comfort for your weary soul. He will not cast you off. For the Lord will not abandon his people, nor will he forsake his inheritance. Psalm 94 verse 14.